And honestly, I think you gave me two indicas. I don't really like indicas. Or maybe sour diesel. I don't know. I like hybrids. I like hybrids that lean towards sativa. But I don't really go for, like, I just kind of like having a different trend, like, every single time. That's the preferred method. And I'm doing amazing, and thank you. I did something different because I got these star clips. I usually do little space buns, and I'm kind of liking it. Something different. Really Y2K. Thank you, Raina. And yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of going live on a different hour that I normally go live. I usually go live really, really late at night. So I'm kind of doing like a midday stream. That's all in the pin comment. Where I'm from, all the typical, like if you have a typical question that you're like, oh, everyone asks her, it's right there. My favorite scary movie? I don't really know. I'm not really too into scary movies, honestly. I know, I'm trying to think of a movie. No, it's plating me. I think it was called, it was Lights Out. Have you ever seen Lights Out? I think it's on Prime Video. Oh my God, that movie was really, 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 really scary to the point I don't think I'll ever watch it ever again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know if I really have a favorite horror movie. Like, I could think of a lot of horror movies, but I'm like, is it my favorite? I'm from New York City, and I moved to North Carolina. It's all down there. Can we stop spamming? I answered your question twice. I said that the answer is right here, and then I actually told you. I'm from New York City. And then I don't know. I don't really like Pokemon, but I guess I would pick Eevee. Because she was my favorite when I was younger. And she also has a bunch of, well, I'm gendered them. Like Eevee has like a bunch of evolutions too, and they look different all the time. And that is definitely me. I look different every few months. I was even gonna say that, like, I hope all the people that like are watching me more consistently, like, wait like a whole like month or two from now, like my hair is gonna look different. I promise you. I'm gonna do something different. I just don't have that in me. No, I was never a cheerleader. I don't know why I would look like I'm a cheerleader. I was in band. I'm a band geek. A lot of people think I would be a theater kid, but nah, I was a band geek. And hello. I don't know what Amy Grace is. I don't know who that is. Now you make me want to look that up, though. Oh, I don't know. I'm even more fucking confused now. Because it doesn't seem like there's actually, like, anyone famous by that name. You look like a kid that used to play with matches. I mean, we won't talk about that. No. I only speak English. Sorry. I know very, very little of a bunch of random other languages, but not enough at all. You used to play bass drum? Oh, bass drum. I don't know why, but I read that at bassist first. And I was like, you played bass? Yeah, bass drum. That's cool. I used to play alto saxophone. A visual artist? I don't know. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by visual artist. And you're saying I'm a visual artist? Like, I'm very confused. I'm an e-beggar? Well, then try send me some money. Because there's no way for you to even send me money. That's why I don't have a Cash App. I don't have a PayPal. I don't know if you realize, but I'm not monetized. So I'm making zero money. Now, I actually like talking to you people. Well, some of you people. The other half of you are fucking assholes. I'm so sorry, but it's the truth. No, I already said I don't speak any French. And I actually do not like Korean pop stars. I don't really like K-pop, or I don't know. And then also, if you guys want to keep on doing the assumptions, you'll probably be wrong about like every single assumption like possible. So you can go have fun with that. Lose every bet. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 tattoos. Oh, it's tobacco. I used to smoke cigarettes. 20 bucks, you have a tattoo. I mean, well, can you really bet on something that's like you physically see it? Like, and even though it's probably the most tattoos you guys really seen on me, because I normally wear a lot more clothes, but it was actually hot outside. Nah, this is just a necklace. Ooh, it's Russet Cupcake. Hello. It's good to see you. And I saw the work that you did, and honestly, I'm very impressed. I loved it. So, very much appreciate. It's going pretty good. Been chilling. I upgraded my background a little bit. Really, I just did more to my living room, but... No, I don't really like anime. Like, I watched anime when I was in high school, so, like, I know some animes, but, like, I don't watch anime. Yeah, so I like it too. And I used to like Hello Kitty. I went through that phase. But, like, I don't own anything that has Hello Kitty on it. And I don't watch Hello Kitty, so, like, I wouldn't say I like Hello Kitty. It's tobacco. I smoke cigarettes, so... Yeah, I never really like the fruity flavors. And especially all, like, the menthol flavors. No. I never liked any of those. I don't know. I was born in 97. So, you can look up the year 1997 and they'll say both. They'll say I'm a millennial and they'll say I'm a Gen Z. So I'm, like, really on the cusp. And why the fuck would I say what city I'm in? Like, why would I say that? Like, at least when I, like, because I used to say I was from New York City. At least when I say I'm from New York City, like, there's 8 million people in that city. Like, they'll not find me, you know? I know, I'm, like, in the weird cusp, though. Like, I'm, like, the youngest millennial, and I'm, like, the oldest Gen Z. City of Dreams? I don't know about that. City of, litter and trash. Trash city. That's what I would fucking call it, but... What is video topic? I don't know, you pick the video city of trash, yes. It actually literally is. There, I watched a documentary on it, but it's true. Like the whole bottom half, the left bottom half of Manhattan, it used to not be there. And I think it was like in the 60s or something like that. They just poured a bunch of trash on the edge of the island and then made Manhattan bigger. What? So like that part of Manhattan is literally just a landfill that we just like made land. So it's literally a trash city. It literally is. In more ways than one. Oh, I don't live in New York no more. No, I moved out of New York. That's why I was like, it's not really the best for you. I don't know. Don't get on the top of New York City with me. I'll just hate on it. Or just like, even the people that are like, New York City's not that great anyway. I'm like, yeah, agreed. Can you tell more people that? So everyone stops moving there? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like favorite tattoos, like, kind of weird. I don't know. I kind of like all of them. I mean, I guess my most impressive one is my strawberry cow one. And I say most impressive because I got this one for free. And this was my friend was becoming a tattoo apprentice. And that was the first tattoo that she got to do at that shop. So she was really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. And I tipped her really, really good because of that. Oh, yeah. No, and that's even my thing, too. Yeah, she actually is a full-time artist now. And I picked that from her sketchbook. Like, I didn't, like, I just, like, asked her to give me her sketchbook, and then we picked that one out. And then she tattooed that one. So, I really like that. I like supporting people. So that's always my thing, is I'm like, but I got it for free, though. So you could say, like, you have a strawberry cow on your leg, but you have a strawberry cow on your leg for free, too, right? No. No, you're probably not crazy like me. But yeah, I do a lot of flashes. Like that one's a flash. This one, I got a little ghost. That one's a flash. That one's not really that anything. And I got a little skunk. That one's also a flash. And then I don't know. Excuse me. I got Rude Girl. This is a stick and poke that I did myself. Where does it hurt the most? I mean, honestly, I got all my limbs done. So limbs aren't really too painful. I mean, I guess, like, honestly, like, this inner part of my thigh, I was very surprised. This got very, very sensitive. So this part really, really hurt. Way more than the knee. Like, I thought the little piece of my knee was going to be the most hurtful part. And then, honestly, I want to say this tattoo, this one probably hurt the most. Because all the other ones are kind of, like, just lines. Like, they're just, like, black and white lines with, like, a little bit of color. This one was blending, so the artist was like going over with green, then going over with red, and going over with green, and going over with red in the same fucking spot. So like all of this, all hurt really badly, and then also like this part by my wrist really hurt. But I would also have to say I'm a baby. I'm a baby. I do not have a high pain tolerance. Is that how you word it? I, like, whenever I've gotten tattooed, I kind of just, like, sit there and try really hard not to move because it's so painful. So all of my tattoos are painful. Those are just most painful. Yeah, honestly, I get kind of scared of the pain, too, but I kind of get over it. And I don't know. I just feel like I paid the money. I'm in it. I'm in the chair. It's happening. There's no going back now. Mama never froze no bitch, you know? Yeah, no, rib tattoos are definitely more painful, but that's why I'm like, I mean, all of my tattoos are on my limbs. They're not as painful, but they were so painful to me. Most painful era to get a tattoo? Oh, area. Okay. Would be the ribs. Yeah, no, definitely. Anywhere where there's bone. Which then I would also like to make the argument of like, I'm pretty skinny, so I don't really have too much fat cushioning it. Not to be rude, but like I definitely think if you're like a little bit more heavy set, I don't think they're as painful. Like if you got like a little real fatty area, but like even my thigh, which a thigh is a fatty area, like my thigh is not really that fat. Which in this content, it's not a good thing, you know? Fit check. I don't know. I mean, honestly, the coolest thing I got is my Staten Island. Well, it's Staten Alien shirt. Because I thought it was funny. I don't know. I wore a Texas shirt the other time I streamed. And then everyone was like, are you from Texas? And I was like, why would I wear a Texas shirt if I was from Texas? Like, that's weird. So, and then I was like, oh, well, I do have a Staten Island shirt. So I'll wear Staten Island. But... And then I don't know, I do have it's a I Heart Kill Tony shirt, but it looks like I Heart New York, but it's I Heart Kill Tony, which I love Kill Tony. I haven't watched Kill Tony in a while though, I will admit. I think the show kind of went downhill a little bit, but I used to love Kill Tony. I'll go with that. I love the premise of Kill Tony. Humiliating men on stage? Yes, that's what I want. And hello, welcome in. Staten Island, yeah. It's part of New York City I'm from. And then I don't know, so Staten Alien was a movie. It's a movie, and my friend act in the movie. So I went to the premiere of it. He actually does YouTube videos too. But he usually like reacts to movies. Hello, James. I mean, I've been seeing your messages. I saw Fit Check. I saw Statner, because you spelled it wrong, Island. I saw those chats. And then honestly, like, if it's not going through, it's because you're commenting something that's either YouTube doesn't allow or it's in one of my banned words. So, or maybe comment something like a little friendlier or nicer or, you know, not against policy. And then it will go through. But I've seen all your other messages. I know, I would say it's actually a lot slower during the day. But maybe it's also because it's my first time going live really at this hour. But I was definitely planning on going live again tonight. Like probably around midnight Eastern Standard Time. Which I always try to remember that, like, yeah, California is 3 hours behind, which doesn't sound like that much. But yeah, when it's midnight here, it's 9 o'clock. No, sorry. It's 10 o'clock. Yeah. I don't know why that's fucking me up. It would be 10 o'clock in California then. Which is, like, not that late. No, it would be 9 o'clock. No, I was fucking right. It would be 9 o'clock in California then. And that's really early. That's actually really early. And I always try to remember that. But sometimes I don't really like to be on here at like 2 in the morning, even though I'm up at 2 in the morning. Oh, well, I mean, that's probably for the better. I probably shouldn't be swearing so much either. Just making it a more friendly area for everyone. That's not too bad. But yeah, I have been trying to curb my cursing a little bit though. I just like to say it's because I'm from New York. It's because I'm from the streets of New York. I just always curse. I don't know. Yeah. And we could thank Frosted Cupcake for that, which I like it. I know, where's my puppy? I'm gonna look for my puppy. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, silly girl. Come here. Come on. Come to mommy. Come here. Here's my puppy. She's a cutie. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. I love that. You could call Staten Island a beach. I mean, Staten Island is an island, so there's beaches surrounding all of it. But it's not like a beach. Like when you think of a beach, it's not like that. It's dirty. It's dirty and gross. Yeah. I don't know, a lot of littering. I wouldn't wear flip-flops on the beach there. I would wear really tough boots because you don't know what you'll be stepping on. I don't know if I should even say the word, but you know. Yeah, no, I won't even say anything that's even close to it. But yeah, no, you don't swim in the water. The only people who, I probably shouldn't even say this, the only people who swim in the water there are foreigners. And all of us people will be like, why are you swimming in that water? That's weird. Don't be swimming in that water, girl. Oh, you wouldn't want to visit. You wouldn't want to visit Staten Island. There's no reason to be in Staten Island. You can't swim in the water. You can't go on the beach. Like, it was cool, but... Yeah, no, so honestly, usually what me and my friends did when we did go to the beach, we would look for sea glass. So, pros to having such a littered beach is that you find a really, really cool natural pieces of sea glass. Which I didn't realize how much, you can't really get sea glass in most places because, like, in Florida, it's kind of hard to get sea glass because they're actually really clean. They don't, litter glass bottles. So you don't really get sea glass. Honestly, the food in Staten Island's pretty good because a lot of people who lived in Manhattan and Brooklyn and the Bronx and whatever, usually they'll, when they kind of retire or at least get a little bit older, usually they go to Staten Island. So Staten Island has some of the best pizzerias. They have some of the best bagel places, in all of New York City, honestly. But same thing with New Jersey. New Jersey, honestly, I mean, I hate to talk good about New Jersey, but they do get a lot of the New Yorkers, after, they kind of get a little bit older. And I don't want to say retired, because they're not retired. They're still working. But, yeah, they're all from Staten Island and Practical Jokers. It's also Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is from Practical Jokers. Pete Davidson is also from Staten Island. You heard New Jersey? You heard Jersey is pretty cool? From who? The only people who think New Jersey is cool are people who are from New Jersey, and that's about it. Yeah, no, I love the Impractical Jokers. I mean, I'm kind of over it now, but, because, I mean, I don't know, I was watching it, 10, 12 years ago, when it, first came out, And honestly, their older episodes are a lot better because people didn't know who they were. And then even like the place, like I've been to the place where they do a lot of their, like that like round park everyone's sitting around. But they usually went there because there's a lot of foreigners in that area, usually. And usually like they haven't heard the show before. So then they actually get good reactions. But as the show went on, like they kind of got popular and then it kind of diminished the whole show, you know? Oh, you forgot to feed your cat? Pete Davidson talks down about Staten Island. I talk down about Staten Island. If you're from Staten Island, you hate Staten Island. It's just a fact. But you're only allowed to talk shit about. You're only allowed to talk shit about Staten Island if you're from Staten Island. If you're not from Staten Island, you're not allowed to talk shit. It's just the rules. I don't make them. I don't talk about what I do for work, but I have a full-time job. It's not this. Oh, it's music. I have like copyright-free music in the background. Just for something in the background. I don't want it to just be absolutely dead silence when I'm not talking. I have to brush out my puppy. Welcome back. You're cute. You're no cutie. I know, did my cat-like dog? Any plans for the weekend? Not really. Oh, well, actually, I guess I just lied. I guess I might have a date on Friday that I just forgot about. So, yeah. And then I don't even know if I was going to talk about it, but I did go on a date on Monday. And I've been on a decent amount of dates. And usually I just, like, didn't really like the guy. Like, it wasn't a bad date. Like, it just, like, wasn't compatible. This was like the first date that I think I've ever had that I was just like, no, that was bad. That was a bad first date. I've never felt so awkward on a date before. But yeah. Imagine you forget the date and he's just waiting. I know. I would. So don't think I wouldn't. Yeah, I will. I won't stand him up. No, honestly, this guy's been really, really nice. So, and I'm excited to go on a date with him. At least he has more of a plan. I don't know, the other guy, like, honestly, like, he was making a bunch of comments of like, basically not liking that I was from New York. He did not like the fact that I was from New York at all. He kept on making comments about it and was even saying about how, like, people down here like probably treat me different because I'm a northerner and they could tell I'm a northerner right away. And I was just like, not in my experience. No, I really haven't found people to be rude to me just because I'm no. Are you going to be rude to me just because I'm a northerner? Yeah, he also made a comment about ripping my piercings out as like a joke. Sir, that is not funny. It's literally North Carolina. North Carolina is not in the north. North Carolina is the south. And so sorry. Tell him he's not in the south, right? I probably should have like pulled him up with that. That was the other thing too, is that like he was really nitpicky on the way that I would say words. So I said deers. I said deers. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's because of my Staten Island accent. If you look up the Staten Island accent, we add the S to everything. We add an S. So I said deers, and then he wouldn't let it go. And then he was like, what's the plural for goose? What's the plural for mouse? What's the plural for moose? And I was just like, bro, we're on a first date. What is going on right now? Are you just trying to find out if I'm really good at English or not? Like, what the fuck? Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, and then he also like told me about this story of how like his friend or like roommate like locked him in the bathroom after he shat. And I was just like kind of like had like maybe like a this type of look to my face. And then he was just like, oh, like, you know how guys are. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. So why are you telling me this story? Why are you telling a girl on a first date this story? Go save it for your friends. Like, this is weird. Yeah. He also made a comment. I don't know. I got a frozen margarita. And we were like about to leave, so I was finishing it, and I was like, oh, I'm trying not to give myself a brain freeze. And he was like, you need one first. And I was just like, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, he just doesn't like you. He probably does think you're stupid. He doesn't like your piercings, whatever. Maybe. Bro, he wanted to go on another date with me. And I was like, what are you talking about? You obviously don't like me. You obviously don't like me. What are you talking about? So, have I ever dated an alien? I mean, we all know the question that I answer. Yeah, no, people who are like a stickler about English, I'm sorry, I don't like you. I'm sorry, I really don't like you. I'm a math person. I'm a math and science person. I have dyslexia. No, English is not my strong suit. If you're gonna nitpick every word I say. Oh, that was the other thing. I said, oh, my big. I said my big. Like in a cute, like, my big. And he was like, what did you say? Big? And I was like, I'm sorry, I was trying to be cute. Do you like financial bros or cowboys? I mean, if we had to pick between that, I would definitely pick cowboys. He actually was a little looking cowboy looking motherfucker. But honestly, my aesthetic in men is kind of all over the place. Like if you lined up all of my exes, you would see no correlation. Like in height, you would see no correlation in height. I mean, I guess I really am mostly dating white guys and Puerto Ricans. I'll be honest. Why Puerto Ricans in particular? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of Puerto Ricans on Staten Island. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, and even different like sizes. Like I've dated like skinny men, but I've also dated like a little bit more like thicker men. I never dated anyone actually fat, but I don't know. I think we're on different lives. I don't know. He might as well have been from Mars. You know what's the funniest thing too is that he told me during the date too that he was like, I'm probably the most normal person you ever met. And I started like kind of laughing because I thought he was joking. And he was just like, what do you mean? I'm not the most normal person you ever met? And I was just like, what is going on? What is normal anyway? What is normal? Because that's my other thing too. I don't know. He's actually from Colorado. And so like, oh, whoa. Your normal in Colorado and my normal in New York City and the normal in North Carolina, 3 different normals, man. Who's normal? I don't think I met a single person who was normal in my entire life. Like, I don't even know what that means. It's crazy. Yeah, right? Like, he's definitely crazy. And then I don't even want to mention the last part. He also didn't pay for anything. I paid for everything for myself. And then afterwards, had the audacity to complain about how expensive everything was. And then told me how he spent his whole week's worth of lunch money today. And I was just like, you didn't spend a dime on me though. You didn't spend a dime on me, but you're gonna complain about money? And then even if he did spend money on me, like you shouldn't, like I honestly have had that happen before too. I have been on a first date and the guy like made a whole big deal about how much the bill cost afterwards. And like, it wasn't like I got anything expensive. Like he just didn't realize how expensive the place was. But it was just like, That's not really attractive. Not on a first date, guys. Not on a first date. No. And yeah, red flag. I mean, that's why I didn't ghost him. I was about to ghost him, but I felt really bad when he actually asked me out on a second date, and I was just like, I'm sorry, buddy. No. And I just hope that he was happy enough that I actually gave him the decency to be like, no, I'm not interested. Because I really should have ghosted his ass. I think so. Yeah, crazy. I think this next date will be a lot better. Stage 2 e-girl? What does that mean? I'm a stage 2 e-girl? I kind of like the sound of that. So, honestly, we went to the mall. We went to the mall first. And then I got a coffee from Starbucks because he already had a coffee with him. So then I was like, well, I kind of want coffee. So I bought my own coffee. Then we actually went to a park and we walked around, and then I was hungry. So, and he apparently wasn't hungry. So I bought my own food, and then he was like, then he got something afterwards. It was like, I would have paid for your food. And I was just like, okay, but you didn't. So I really don't give a fuck. Then we went to a place, I don't want to say the name of it, but it's basically like a Dave & Buster's. Imagine Dave & Buster's. And we go into the place, and he buys like the little card to do like the arcade machine. He buys it for himself, then says, you gotta go buy a card too so we can play together, and then runs off like a little kid. Bro, you were gonna buy my sandwich, but you won't buy me a card? And I paid for my own margarita. But then at least I really don't feel bad because I'm also like, well, you didn't pay for fucking anything for me, so I really don't give a fuck. And once again, it was the mixture of everything. It was the mixture of like telling me that he would have paid for my sandwich, then not paying for my Dave & Buster's like card afterwards. And then complaining about money afterwards. Bro, you sound broke. And I'm sorry, but I'm not broke. I'm not gonna be with a broke man. Nope. No. Like, I don't need a man to support me, but if you can't keep up, I ain't supporting you. Nope. Yeah, I also didn't even realize how late it was, but I might get off in like the next like 20 minutes because that other guy that I am gonna go on a date. No one will date you with that attitude. So my next date is tomorrow. And it's honestly already going better because he's already offered to pay for my shit. And honestly, the conversation already went better. And I don't know, I'm really not gonna like debate on like, should we split it or blah, 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 blah. Nah, a man should fucking pay for me. And if they can't, I really don't give a fuck, then I don't want to date you. And there's plenty of men who are willing to pay for my shit. So I'll just go with those men. And then you could go be with those women that feel like they need to pay for themselves. Go get one of them. Not me. It seems like you have low value. What? I don't even know how you would know that based off like such a small interaction. Especially what I'm literally saying that I do. Yeah, and then also like even besides that, like honestly, even if he did pay for everything for me, like the amount of like off comments of just like it's a first date, like I could definitely take a joke. I like banter. I love bantering, and I love freaking balls. I'm like that too. I got pretty tough skin, honestly, but it's a first date. Stop making jokes that I don't have a brain. Do you really think I'm stupid? Like, and if you really think I'm stupid, then like, why do I want to be with you? I don't know what that means. I don't know if you miswrote what's happening. I know the only thing I could agree with is I probably shouldn't have gone on a date with that guy because honestly, we talked on the phone and I could already tell that I wasn't vibing with him well. He was just already making so many hateful comments from me being from New York. And it's just like, I can't change that. I'm from New York. Hello. Oh, you haven't been on a date in so long, you don't even know how to flirt anymore? Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't necessarily help you out with that. I feel like flirting to becomes very natural. But I also feel like it's because I'm just a pretty girl, so it like doesn't matter what I say, it comes off as flirting. Tell me I'm wrong. Like no, 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 they lost their mojo. Oh, he lost his mojo. Oh, I mean, if you don't feel like getting involved, that's definitely a huge factor. I kind of went through that a little bit, and I don't even know if I'm still kind of going through that. Where, like, I don't know, like, I am dating, and I have been dating for off and on, really, for the past, like, 2, 3 months. And I just don't like anyone. I don't like anyone. Everyone likes me. And that's what was even the weirder thing is that was honestly the first date that I went on that, like, no, I really don't feel like he liked me. Doctor, not a doctor. You look so familiar. Have you been in my room before? Because I don't know, if you are who I think you are, you went from like being mean to like then all of a sudden being like really, really nice after talking to me for a little bit. But a lot of usernames are really similar, honestly. Betty!
Just screaming
What'd you
about.
say? Your Betty? Oh.
It's my fucking place with the
That's funny. It was 4 rooms. That was just randomly playing. And thank you. I'm also kind of excited as the sun goes down. You guys can see my new sunset lamp. I don't know. That's like the red light that's coming in. But I got one of those like TikTok sunset lights that I really love. Makes the room kind of look cool. I think I'm gonna take a break real quick. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then I'll be right back. I'm muting it. That's a cutie puppy, isn't she? There you go, cute. I love Bean. I love her. Turning to love fluffy love dogs. I know. And she gets fluffier. I need to brush her. I bathed her and then brush her. And hello, everyone. Yeah, obviously we had some people leave because I left, but how's everyone nights going? I don't know how too much longer I'll be live because I do have a film club. I don't know. They said 6:40, but I don't know. But yeah, I will be going live again tonight. It's probably going to be around midnight Eastern Standard Time. So that should be 9 o'clock for all you Californians. But that's when I'm probably going to be going live again. And then hopefully I get to see some of my peeps again. Because I don't know, I usually don't go live during this hour, but I think I'm going to probably do that. I'm probably going to do like a midday stream and then maybe sometimes, well, I'm probably always going to do a nighttime stream, honestly. And then I'm going to sometimes do a midday stream. Oh, I mean, she's sleepy. I could pick her up, but. And I could pick her up, she'll let me. Look at that, Mommy, why are you bothering me? Why are you bothering me, Mommy? Okay, puppet. Okay, puppet. I know, she's like, no, don't bother me. Hey, where are you going, you? I walked her before I went before I streamed. And she just has like random pieces of nature on her. Cause she's so fluffy. Yeah, it is. Yes. That exactly. She doesn't know that she has to love me. She doesn't have a choice in the matter. Nah, she loves me so much, though. And I definitely imprinted on her. Because I've had her since she was like 3 months old. So I've had her from a very, very young age. Yeah. And then also, like, currently, it's just really me, my puppy. So she mostly just sees me. She sees some other people sometimes. But it's mostly just me. But then I would say whenever anyone else comes over my apartment, she's obsessed with them. And she wants nothing to do with me. And I'm like, take her. Have at it. And then I've even had people like, they'll be like holding my dog. And they're like, are you jealous? Like, do you want to hold her? And I'm like, I get to hold her all the time. I'm like, please hold her. I'm like, I don't want to hold her. You can hold her. You never got to hold the tiny little puppy. So, no. And I love it that she loves other people. And she's really not like overprotective of me, which I like. I kind of did that on purpose. But like if someone like hugs me or something like that, or like if they touch me, she like doesn't get all, you know, because even small dogs like chihuahuas could be very much like that. But I also think it's her breed. Because she had a little poodle. She had a little toy poodle. There you are. There's a little toy poodle. Hello, baby. She's like, yes, I am. I'm adorable. Check out your song. I mean, I guess I could. Oh, you like my stars? Thank you. I just got them. So it's the first time I'm wearing them in my hair. I love them. Small dogs with a big attitude. Oh, well, enjoy your day at work. Thank you for stopping in. And I don't know, maybe I could listen to your songs afterwards, but like I definitely don't want to get like copyright for playing other people's music. I know, but I also feel like I don't know, she usually sits behind me. She's always being behind me. And then I just feel like everyone's like, what is behind you? What is that? What is that face? No, but if you have the full right, then I would. That's exactly why. And I'm doing amazing, Napu. Or Naya. I don't know. I butchered that. Gutted it? I don't know. I guess it's a term I'm not familiar with. I gotta blow my nose. I'll be right back. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go live for a few more minutes and get it off. I'll be streaming again at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, I didn't go live for like 2 days, so I figured I would do a little morning stream. Not morning stream, day stream. It's like almost 7 o'clock for me. I would also say it's actually a lot busier at night, which I wouldn't expect that, but. Hello. I'm doing amazing. I mean, I am probably gonna get off soon. I have a phone call I gotta make. Or I don't gotta make it, I gotta talk to someone. And I told them I would be free around this time. I don't know what you're what the fucking about, but I already said hi. Hope it was worth it. Like, what? No, I'm single. This makes me not beautiful? Well, that's crazy. And I mean, I would also agree. It is pointless. It means nothing. It's just a piece of jewelry, guys. No. No, this is not a dating show. I know. Also, I just feel like out of the necklace, that's what gets you? It's a necklace? Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Hello. You loved me before I was a baddie? When was it? When was I not a baddie? And howdy, James. Then you better be following me. Better to subscribe. Well, I don't know. I guess I am gonna get off. It's been a little bit boring. Not gonna lie. I don't know. So I usually have my normal spiel, so I'll go into it. Whoever you watch after me, when I turn off this camera and it swipes through, and you see another fucking live stream, maybe nice. Say something nice. Spread love. Not hate. Peace.